Oh, hey, I'm just looking at my yearbook from high school. I went to high school. Did you guys go to high school? Are you currently in high school? Ah, boy, what a good time that is, right? It's so much fun. It's the best. My high school yearbook, Pathways into Wildlife. What does that mean? Here's me as a freshman. This is the best. Right there, Jacob Hendricks, not Seth. They write my name, Jacob Hendricks. Boy, what a sweet hairdo I had, huh? I got a yin-yang necklace, because I believed in racial harmony. I still do. I was such a dork back then. I'm so glad I'm different now. So, Video Game High School Season 2 has been all over the net, and I was just thinking about my high school and thinking about the types of video games that I played when I was in high school, and which was probably very different than the kind of junk you kids play. When I was in high school, all I did was play video games. I never did my homework. And look what happened to me. I'm so successful. These are my knees. I'm not wearing pants, by the way. I don't have to. This is my house. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm a grown-ass man. So I thought I'd make a video where I told you guys my top 5 favorite video games from when I was in high school. And then you guys can respond down in the comments and tell me your top 5. If you're in high school now, what are they now? If you were in high school in the past, as opposed to the future. Tell me what your top 5 will be in the future. Are you a time traveler? If you are, send me a message. In the past. Ooh, just blew your mind, didn't I? I need more zebra cakes. Oh man, zebra cakes are the best. What? Game number 1. Oh, snap! It's 007, GoldenEye. This was not the first-person shooter, but it was probably the first, really, really popular multiplayer first-person shooter. I know, I stayed up all night long, endless hours playing this game, trying to get the golden gun. They had hidden golden guns everywhere. That was like the ultimate weapon to have in GoldenEye. And this game actually had pretty good graphics. It came out for Nintendo 64 from Rareware. That's cool. Pierce Brosnan's hair, though. Really? Pierce Brosnan, though. He needed more Pierce and less Brosnan. Game number 2, booyah! Resident Mother Stinkin' Evil. This game freaking scared the pants off of me onto another man who was actually a woman. And I'll never forget that night. You also ran out of ammunition when you'd play this game. So, if you used all of the bullets of one gun and there weren't any more in any of the levels, you were screwed. You would have to, hand combat the zombies and you weren't gonna win. Trust me. Try to hand combat zombies in real life, too. They're mean. They will eat your brains. This was one of the best games to ever come out for PlayStation 1, other than Metal Gear Solid, which is my game number 3. Metal Gear Solid was out for PlayStation 1, and I remember what you could do back then in this, not that anybody I know did this, but PlayStation games, you could actually copy them, and you could play them on a modded PlayStation. So I got the PlayStation mod chip in, I took my PlayStation, I opened up the case, got my soldering iron, put the mod chip in, read the instructions, went modded it, destroyed my PlayStation. I'm not good with electronics. I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow, and I need to pack my stuff. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna, can I take a quick nap? You guys hang out. You guys hang out for a second. I'm gonna take a quick nap, okay? Oh, okay. In Metal Gear, you had to sneak around everywhere. It was like one of the very first games where stealth was important. You could kill people, but then, they'd get that thing over their head, and then they'd chase you down, and it was over. And then Otacon or somebody would yell at you through your, your, what are the Kotex? Not the Kotex, those are tampons. Codex. He'd yell at you through your Kotex. Hey, Solid Snake! Game number 4 is Unreal. Oh my god, when I finally got a PC and like got connected to a fast internet connection other than my 56K modem at the time, which probably many of you guys don't even know what that means, but that was the modem that would like dial in like and you also couldn't talk on the telephone, which who does that anymore anyway? You know, it's like someone calls me and I look at it and I'm like, God, that's rude. Why are you calling me? Just text me, what the heck? I get text all the time and I look at my phone like, okay, well, I'll deal with that later. And then I put my phone up, but then I don't text somebody back and then like, they literally like unfriend me in my life because they're like, you know what, Seth? I was your friend, but then I texted you the other day and I said, do you like waffles? And you didn't even tell me if you like waffles. Nothing. What kind of a friend are you, Seth? None. So, you know what? I'm not your friend anymore. That was weird. That was a weird moment. Did I make you guys feel awkward? I made myself feel awkward. That was a weird voice. Unreal, that's right. So Unreal was like the very first game that was like first-person shooter via the internet where you could play with people like all around the world. At least the first one that was like super popular from my memory. If I'm wrong, again, post in the comments, I'm sure you guys will. There were all these mod packs that you could download where you could like skin your character so that you would look like Venom or Carnage or like I think my character had a skin where I looked like a hot naked chick. Which I'd love to have that skin today because I'd never leave the house, if you know what I'm saying. If any of you guys played Unreal and remember this, there was a level where there was a bathroom. It was a giant bathroom, and you could get up like in the toilet paper roll, and you could snipe people down in the bathtub. You could run behind the toilet. If you had a rocket launcher, you could launch it and it hit somebody else over next to the plunger. It's a ridiculous game, but so much fun. Which brings me to game number 5, which this game is a little off the beaten path because it's not a console game and it's kind of just an online base game, but it's called Acrophobia. Acrophobia is actually the fear of heights, but acrophobia in the game sense basically was the fear of acronyms. But Acrophobia was awesome because it was a multiplayer game that it literally went round by round by round that would put acronyms on the screen, and it would start with 3 letters and then it would go to 4 letters and 5 letters, 6 letters, and then there was a subject like food and drink or the Tom Cruise movies or whatever, and then everybody in the room, which I think was like 8 people, would make a sentence out of the acronym. So if it was like BDF, you know, and the topic was I don't know, food and drink, then people would say, barley doesn't fart. And then you would submit it. So you know, there'd be a goal to type as fast as you can, you submit it, and then, you know, people could vote. They'd see everybody's answers anonymously, and then you would vote on whatever your favorite answers were. The great part about that game for me was that it was like a chance to make people laugh, because as acronyms would come up, like all I could do is sit around and try to think of like the funniest crap I could think of. Which that's what people would vote on. The funnier you were, like the more votes you would get. So it was really like a comedy competition. So those are the 5 games that I played when I was in high school. So why don't you guys post down in the comments, what? And tell me what your 5 favorite games are while you're in high school. And also don't forget to check out Video Game High School's 2nd season. The 1st season was actually really awesome. I can't wait to see all the episodes of the 2nd season. You know what's really cool too is that Loot Crate, I think this next month, are gonna have a Video Game High School kind of focused crate. So I think it's being actually sponsored by Freddie and his team for Video Game High School, and there's going to be a bunch of like exclusive Video Game High School stuff in it. I actually think you can still get that crate if you're not signed up for Loot Crate yet, as long as you sign up, and they told me this, as long as you sign up by 9 p.m. On the 19th, 9 p.m. Pacific time on the 19th. You don't want to miss that because I mean, who knows what's in that? I don't even know what's in that. They didn't even tell me, so I'm like really excited to see what I get. Plus, every month they give out a Mega Crate. If you don't know what the Mega Crate is, that's where they basically randomly select somebody just from whoever subscribes, and they give them like a huge crate that has like really, really exclusive items in it that could be worth literally hundreds of dollars. So knowing that it's Video Game High School, who knows what you'll get in the Mega Crate? You may get Freddie Wong. Go to lootcrate.com/Seth, which is on the screen right now, and enter the discount code Seth, and you'll get 10% off anyway. So you're not only going to get the Video Game High School crate, you're also going to get it at 10% off. Oh my god, what an amazing deal. You don't have to join Loot Crate if you don't want, but hey man, that's your choice. But everybody else has got it. You should get it too, don't be an idiot. Oh, I love you guys. Click the link in the description to subscribe to Loot Crate, and I'll see you down at Comic-Con. Bye! I have red shorts on. Staying up all night by myself. No girlfriend. No life. But I got video games. I got them. I got them. Hey guys, I got them. High five. I just high-fived myself. It wasn't that high, it was actually mid-level. Is it still 5? I have on my fingers. Okay, whew. It's actually more like 10, because they're both coming from the same person, so I'm 10-ing myself. Because I'm high-fiving twice, right? Well, unless only one hand's in motion. I'm confused.